All right, this is the press conference for the first game of the Crossover Classic. We'll start with questions for Coach Alford from here.
Coach, are you surprised at the Wolfpack start so far this season?
Yeah, both. both. I got a lot of respect for this team. They are really good. And I told Coach after that they stay focused and continue to work, continue to grind. This is a team that we just played that by far the best team we've played to date. And they made us look bad. And that's always a sign of a really good team. And I love how they move it. They got a lot of pieces that can shoot it and score it. But, they can play four guards. A lot of times you play four guards, and then you got a big that sometimes can't do much. And they've got all the pieces because they've got guards that can really shoot it. And then the bigs, couple bigs that they have that don't shoot it are just beasts inside. And I was really impressed with their defense. They're physical. They're older. And I thought they gave us a lot of problems at both ends. So tremendous respect for the team we just played. And we'll be following them all year because I think they're going to be really good. With us, we're in a storm. And, we got to figure out how to get out of the storm. And it's been in us a long time, and it happens. We haven't lost 4 in a row. Any of my time in the Mountain West, I've never lost 4 in a row. And this is the first time this has hit us. So adversity has hit us in a bad way. And we just got to come together. Everybody's got to do a little bit more, from coaches to players, next man up, those type of things, because you don't get out of the storm by doing the same thing. You just got to demand more and get better. Day by day and get better, and this isn't going to be easy on us because we got 2 really good opponents coming up in back-to-back days, but the team's got to really do a good job of coming together when adversity hits, and hopefully we can do that. Hopefully we can grow here during this tournament.
Coach, why do you think your team has taken a step back?
Well, yeah, I think every time and again, that's a sign of a really good team. One, you get a team down, and then any run that other team makes that you got down, if you can silence. I mean, I think we had it to 14 twice, and in 2 possessions, it was bam, bam, back to 20. That's a really good team. They can do that. They didn't allow that run. We might have had a 6-0 run or a 7-0 run, but they didn't allow that run to get to 10, 11, 12. So, again, sign of a really good team, well-coached team. A lot of respect for them. I think they're going to have a great year. And we got to find ourselves. We got some issues that we've got to continue to work on, and it's just one of those things you go through. We got a lot of guys back from last year, and we got some key pieces. And we just got to learn. Coaches got to work harder of how we fit that puzzle together, of how we want to look offensively and defensively, because we're 5 games in. We don't have an identity, and we'd like to have an identity, but like I told our team, there are going to be some teams that are 4-1 right now or 5-0, and come January, they're going to look different. And we got to be that team that's 1-4, and we look different come January. And so each game we got to strive to get a little bit better. But we're obviously not playing very well, and they took advantage of all the weaknesses that we have right now.
Coach, just my last question for you is, with a quick turnaround with a good opponent tomorrow with George Mason, how do you really turn things around to help you guys tomorrow?
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard, obviously, with the trend of the bigger conferences chewing everybody up, and they just keep getting larger, from 12 to 14 to 16 to 18, 20 is probably on the horizon. So I hope the game doesn't change. There's been enough changes in the last 10 years that, in my mind, haven't been the best thing for our game, and I hope we don't change March Madness. I hope we don't change the beauty of our game in March, because it's very exciting. As a player, my junior year, we're upset by Cleveland State. My senior year, we win it all. I had both ends of March Madness that was very, very rewarding and very frustrating. But it's molded who I am as a person, who I am as a man, and I've appreciated all those things as a player. And then I've had those same things as a coach, heartache and weird bounces that go in March that you would never thought go in, or you play well during that stretch. So I hope that doesn't change, because South Dakota State's one of those teams that they have I hope they get every opportunity, and hopefully they stay healthy and keep improving, because they're good.
We have a few people joining us online. Kirsten, do you have a question for Coach? Kirsten's question is, what is the focus for the next 24 hours, Coach?
I'm sorry?
What is the focus for the next 24 hours?
Well, our staff will watch this game, and then we'll meet with our guys later. It's a quick turnaround, so it's not so much of a scout report as it is, just getting back in there and, and trying to weather this storm and get better. So if there's anything we're looking for, it's try to get better in the next 24 hours. It's just one of the adversity hits in life, and you've got to be able to handle it, whether it's outside of sport or with us. Adversity hits us in our basketball team. We got to be able to come together and handle it. And we're on the road here. That's why MTEs are so crucial. You get to spend a lot of time together. And, hopefully our guys can come together and we can do a good job as a staff of just teaching, and guys learn, and we get it. That's the blessings. I'm very thankful that we get, God willing, we get a chance to play again tomorrow, and I get a chance to coach again tomorrow. It's a huge blessing, and hopefully we'll be better tomorrow than what we were tonight.
All good. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, Coach, you want to start with the opening statement, then we'll open it up for questions here.
Yeah, obviously, really, really proud of our guys' effort. I thought we were terrific, certainly to start the game. And, everybody kind of looks at the shooting, and obviously that certainly helps and gets everybody fired up. But I really thought defensively our energy, our commitment to our game plan, our guys buying in and the combination of us shooting was a terrific start for us. And then, Dougie, his impact down low and the way we shot it and shared it to have 25 assists. Just really, really proud of our guys' selflessness and compete.
Matt.
Did you in any way feel a start like that coming in the locker room? Did it feel like the guys were extra fired up and ready for the game? Because, once the lights turned on, it seemed like you guys were ready to go.
I wouldn't say that's not what I was thinking. I just knew that we really prepped really well for this team, and I just knew we was going to come out with the mentality that we were just going to fight and play hard for 40 minutes. And the shooting helped in the start. That just got us even more fired up. But for the most part, we just came in and executed our game plan.
It's fun. Did you enjoy kind of this arena, this atmosphere, and being able to kind of do it the way you did it?
Oh, for sure. It was actually really fun to play here and actually have some fans come out and support. And they was amazing. But just to get back on this floor, last time we was on this floor, it didn't end well for us. So to get back in here and do what he did really feels good.
You were up by like 24-25, kind of to 12-13. Kind of looked like they were about to make a run. What did you guys do to kind of squash that and reestablish yourself?
We expect that. Basketball is always a game of runs. We just knew that we couldn't let it get any lower than that. We had to come and get back on pace.
Washington tomorrow, George Mason, next game's Alford and return. For the opportunity to kind of make a statement of the way you played today, the energy, it certainly looks like locked in, even though it's only in early November.
Oh, yeah, for sure. We're just a team who love to compete, and our next two opponents are really good teams, and we're going to prep just like we prep for any other team and just come out and play hard like we always do.
I like the challenge. They had 2 7-footers. There was a lot of data, the size there and the side. It's kind of similar to what happened a year ago when you guys played Utah State. You kind of took that away from them.
Oh, yeah, we always just feel like as post players, we're always playing as underdogs because when we have lineups like that, 2 7-footers, it just just give us that extra edge to want to play harder and take it to them.
Coach, how much of a difference did you feel like there was having fans in the building this year as opposed to last?
Well, I mean, a big difference. I mean, they're a big part of who we are and what we do, and, last year we were fortunate enough, whether because of COVID or whatever, to be able to get in, to this awesome tournament. And, unfortunately, we weren't able to play with fans last year. And so when we were able to get the same opportunity this year, knowing that we can play 3 quality opponents like this in South Dakota, we have to sign up for that stuff, man. This is a terrific opportunity for our guys. We have a lot of respect for Nevada. We played very, very well. We have a very veteran group. We have a team that has played a lot of basketball games together. They're very, very talented, but they're putting pieces together yet. It's going to take a little time for them. They're going to win a lot of basketball games. We have a pretty good of identity of who we are. And so just going back to your original question, to be able to play Nevada in Washington tomorrow, and then George Mason on Wednesday here in our state with our fans. We understand how fortunate we are in the partnership with the people, at Sanford and Mammoth and Lee Miller and all that group. So we're just very, very excited for the challenge, whatever's in front of us. Yeah, he bumped that knee up a little bit in presentation. He's okay. We had Doc look at it. There's a little bit of swelling after the game against presentation, but he did a good job of making sure, just staying off it, getting better, and it's hopefully it's just going to be a little short-term deal where he has to wear that little tape, but he's doing just fine. Well, I mean, Noah, obviously he's a terrific scorer. And he's always had that. He's always enjoyed the big moment. What I've been most proud about Noah is his approach to every single game, his approach to the defensive end, his mentality to want to guard the other team's best player. He wants that now, and that's something that hasn't always been with Noah. So I'm just really, really proud of his overall approach and his overall commitment to just playing hard every possession on both sides of the floor. I mean, it's so early in the season. We played very good tonight. I mean, offensively, we were terrific. We have, the only thing really that you could say is we have 15 turnovers in the first half. That wasn't very good, but we were still scored 51. We shot it at a high percentage. We have 25 assists, but we got to make sure that those shots aren't always going to be falling. So we need to stay true to our identity. We have a lot of different ways we can score, and we have willing passers. So I know it's not always going to be as easy as, for say, tonight, but I do believe in our identity, and I do believe in our guys' ability to share the basketball and willingness to understand if they don't have it going, they have plenty of dudes that can.
Set.
Appreciate it, guys.
Thanks, Coach.